Welcome and welcome back to Save with Sydney Bear. I am Sydney and it is June 27th. It is payday. I tried to start this video, quite a few hours ago, but we lost power. I couldn't even connect with my phone anymore, so I couldn't send texts or anything. So it was really bad. And of course, I film with my phone and it was dead. So I had to charge that. So anyway, but I want to get this done because I need to swap out my wallet for later today. So anyway, that's how my day's been. Hope everybody else's is better. But on a positive, it's daytime, so it's not dark. So I was able to listen to some downloaded podcasts on my phone before it died. I have two phones. This is my old phone that I film on. So anyway, so I was at least able to do that. So, and I was knitting, so it was kind of nice. But anyway, so let's get this video started. Oh dear. So I do want to give everybody an update on Chewy. He's doing absolutely amazing. I know my last payday video, I was quite upset. It looked pretty, I was scared. I was downright scared. I was worried that he might have to have surgery. He might lose his sight. He might lose his eye. But as of Wednesday, he went to the doctor and all is well. It's still a little cloudy, but he doesn't need a cone. He can play with Peanut again. Life is back to normal. I do have to be careful. He's more susceptible to possible ulcers in that eye, but he's not at risk of it rupturing or losing his eye or any of that. Thank goodness. I'm so happy about that. There, gotta wake up my computer. Has all my cheat sheets. So anyway, I'm going to put a picture, I don't know if I'll put it on the screen or I'll cut to it, of the day he left the vet without his cone. He was so happy and he's been so happy since. So anyway, I will add that in. Now, let's see how we did with my wallet. There we go. Yeah, that's all of it. All right. Okay, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 13. Oh, come on. There we go. 13 in Loonies and Toonies, and that's going to be from my Mini Mondays. And then I've got 1, so 50, 60, 75. So $1.75 for Nicholas Pennard, which is getting really heavy, and I have to tilt him. I don't know if you can hear. Let me see if I can put it up. I don't know if you heard that. But it's not falling very far, so it's pretty full. So when I first started, it was quite the thud going down into him, but now it's getting pretty full. I think we'll have a couple more weeks maybe, and then we'll be good with him. So, okay. So we have 20 in Fun. Now I have 20 in Vape. We didn't get as many bottles as we normally do. So, but we're going to get back on track this time. We have a vape place way out here. So if we don't have to go to town, we can get one here, but it costs more. So he's only got the 2, but we're going to get back on track. So, and then eating out, because I was gone, we have 20, 40, 65 left. There. And then I've got $10 left for groceries. Okay. So that's exciting. Okay. Oh, I guess I better count it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 115. And then I got 13 there. So that almost 100. What did I say? $115 and 13. Almost $130. That's not too bad. Can't complain about that. So I am going to swap this out like I always do, and I will be right back. All right. So I've changed out my 5s, but I did keep some back because I thought I've got a decent amount left. So instead of just keep putting it in here, I'm really wanting to build retirement. So I'm going to keep $50 out, and that I'm going to be putting into retirement when I do my other binder. Actually, I could even put it in here. There we go. So maybe I'll just do that. I'm going to do that right now. I'll put it in here, and then it's done in here because I'm really wanting to do that and build that up. Okay, but we can keep going with this, and I got to get my dice. I should have done that. Oh, this whole power outage and everything, I'm a little up in the air. All right, because I want to get this done because I have to go, we're going down to Penticton because I have to go drop off a bunch of my sewing. Now, a few weeks ago, I was to do this, but then Chewy hurt himself, and I didn't want to leave him with a cone on, because, you know, mobility and such. I was this week because he got very, very good with it. He's a very bouncy dog. So he was able to get up, and then he was proving that he could get off the furniture. So we did leave him a little, you know, for a short times at home. And we put Peanut in her crate. So, you know, we didn't have to worry about that at all. So yeah, we were supposed to go down 2 weeks ago, the Thursday evening, and we were going to have fun in Penticton and go for supper, but that didn't happen. I ended up going the following morning because I still had to go down, and I did take Chewy with me, and then I did my payday video, as I had mentioned in there. So, but he is back to normal for the most part. Oh yes, 0 is 10. Mustn't forget about that. So I'm going to pick Ron up, and then we are going to go straight down to Penticton and drop all that off, and then go for supper. That's why I really need to get this done. So there. Cool. I'm even getting more into retirement. There. All right. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And weather's cooled down here. Oh, it's a little chilly. I've got my sweater on and everything. So it's great, but the heat's supposed to come back. But I can't very well complain. Okay, so 5 more for new dishwasher because it hasn't been too bad for the past few weeks. I haven't used the air conditioner I have in my sewing room because it's a Stephanie's old bedroom, so it gets warm in there. And I'm just a warm person. Okay, another 5 in new clothing. And then 10 more for new iPad. Oh, I need one so badly. Mine's pretty much useless now. Okay, so 10 more in retirement. So that's excellent because I'm hoping that I will be at the $500 mark. But I'm not too sure if I can get down to the bank because I think there was like 8,600 or so homes that had no power. So that means pretty much all of here is without power. Just 1 second. Peanut. She likes to chew on my wheelie chair. Oh, no. Very silly, very silly. Okay, so 10 more for month ahead. Oh, Ron didn't get anything. That's okay. And then 5 for a new air conditioner and furnace. And then 5 for a new haircut. And 5 more for a passport. All right, now I do want to look at some of these because I'm also, as I'm doing all this, I'm going to condense while I'm doing my payday video. It doesn't make sense otherwise. So there's 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, look at that, 100. Okay. So I've got all my cards. I don't know how other people do this, but I'm saving all this money for different things and I'm putting it into a savings account. So I'm somewhere to put it until we need it. There we are. Oh, what was this for? This is for the dishwasher. I know I've got one. Oh, So, oh, I don't have a thing in there. That's why I don't have any. Okay. Oh, it's going to be one of those videos. Please bear with me. I don't have a card for it yet because I haven't saved any for it. Okay. That's okay. We'll just do this. Okay. Let me get these out. So I need 100. In there. Nice. Come on, get in there. There we be. Okay. And clothing doesn't matter. This one I'm pretty sure I don't have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Nope. Not quite. All right. But this I'm actually going to take out because I'm going to be adding into my other binder. So that will just going to sit there for now. Okay. Now this one we've already taken money. Oh, I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Not quite. That's okay. Next time. But there was one, I know. Oh, there's a 5 there. Good thing I went through here. I guess I didn't get it in the binder. Now this one I did count already. So I've got 100 in that. Okay. This one has a card. So we'll take that out and get that in the bank. Come on. Oops. These little clips are so cute. They're kind of handy for this kind of thing. All right, another 100. All right, that's nice. $300 for it. Okay, and the rest are fine. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. Well, we can't just have a regular video. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we'll put all this here, and then we'll put this here. All right. There. All right. Now, I'm kind of organized here. So, this money is for the next 2 weeks. And what I've left into the bank is money for 2 credit cards, the house insurance, the power, the natural gas, the cable, internet, mortgage, and vehicle payment. And I thought I'd keep everybody up to date on what I'm doing because every payday I'm rolling money over. Eventually, I'm sure I won't be able to because my work, like right now, I've got a lot of work, which is amazing, and I'm thankful. But I do know my work is sort of more seasonal in some ways, where it does sort of, especially beginning of the year, end of the year, beginning of the year, does go down. So I want to keep rolling over instead of taking that lump sum and put it on debt. Now, if I knew I was going to get a certain amount every month, then I would do that. But this way, then it helps. So I rolled over 500 last time, and this time I'm rolling over 400. So, and it kind of helps to and alleviate some of the stress because I'm taking stuff down today and I haven't been paid for that invoice. So I'm not in a mad panic to get that money for today, for payday. So it's really helping with that stress. So now let's get back to business here. So we have 300 there. So, whoopsies. 51, 52, 53, 3, 54, 450. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. That was a serious brain fart. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, and 20. There we go. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, plus 10. So $1,130, which is exactly what I should have. So that's good. All right. Okay, so let's do my wallet first. And I'm just going to set this is for the retirement. So I'm going to set that over here. So that's where that's going. So fun. My wallet is not changing. It's working. So I'm not going to rock the boat because then it takes away from stuff that I need to put the money toward. So, all right. And eating out, we might just do that tonight. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So that's the plan. So we weren't able to do it a few weeks ago. So 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 83. All right. There we go. So now my wallet's finished. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I will be pulling and all that kind of stuff. All right. So this, we looked back, and apparently it's the end of the month, possibly. So we might be getting an email sooner than later. I'm not 100% sure, but that's okay. So we've done one. I'm going to put that over here. There we go. But it's better to be ahead because it actually has helped us because both of these, this one and this one went up. So it helped in the long run. So 50 more in that one. There we go. Whoopsies. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, and this one, oh, this one's almost ready to go into the bank. We got one more after this, and this one is 35. There. There we go. Oh, I didn't print a card. Oh dear. Okay. I was going to do that. Okay, so I finished this. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Look at that. There's a paper 20 in there. These ones I keep as more of a placeholder, but I'll put it over here for right now. So this one I got to get into the bank. So now I got to find my card. I don't know why I didn't do it. All right. So we've already got 1,000 in this account. So now I'll be putting another 2. So we'll have 1,200 in there. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I do have to print another card, but I will do that off camera. Now I was going to put in 40. Oh, what just happened? Why don't I have that? Okay, now I have to pause. Okay, I'm back. I found it. When I counted the grocery money, I actually put 120, so I put 6 20s instead of 5. So I found it. So, crisis averted. But I'll be putting 40, and I will do that my card in there. So, now GST. Okay. Now, GST, what do I have to do this time? I have to put 50 in here. So that is 415. Might as well keep that out because I need it. So 50. Now, this one I know I'm going to have 100. So 50, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. And that's for GST. Yeah. And I have which bank they go into also on my cards. Because I deal with 2 different ones. So there, I'll put another placeholder in there. Nice. Okay. Whoopsies. And income tax, I'll do the same with that. Now, income tax, I was putting 100 in because we had quite the scare last year. We didn't have quite enough. So there's 2. So that will be income tax. Put that over there. Oh, come on. There we go. So there's 2. Whoopsies. I need 200. Whoopsies. Oh. Okay, so we've already got a 5. I need a 200. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Then, now this is my retirement. Now, this one is where I need to put this money. So I'm going to do that right now. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So we'll add 75 in there. So that's 400. Okay. And then we'll be adding 100 into it. And that is 500. So let's see, make sure I added correctly. So 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, okay, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so we have 410. Now, I do know I've got a lot of change. Because of my mini Mondays, I have change. So I've got 2 bins of change. So I have lots. So that's probably going to be the difference. But we're going to take this out. And it is what? June 27th. So minus 500. So I will have 0 left. But that's okay. It's all going into here. Oh, I have a few that aren't open. I'm going to move these over here because they're all falling all over the place there. Okay. And prescriptions, nothing. Pets. Now I was putting money in pets because we don't have any more. So I'm putting in, what was I doing? I was going to put 50 into the pets. Okay. And home maintenance. I'm putting 50 into it. Got a nice amount in there. And the Jeep, I need to get tires and all that kind of stuff. So, actually, I've got a card in here. Look at that. Was I adding on here? Yeah, I wasn't going to bother with that, was I? So I've got 40. So this 100, because I'm going to the bank anyway, I will put this into the bank. So this goes into the Jeep. There. There we go. I wouldn't bother otherwise, but come on, get in there. There we go. Okay. Now I know I have a Jeep one over here somewhere. There we go. Because I need tires and all that kind of stuff. There we go. Okay. And I do believe that was it. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, in theory, I should have 40, and I do. So that 40 is for my mini Mondays. There we go. All right. Oh, might be clip. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Little chaotic, but you know, I think people are realizing that my videos can be a little chaotic. But trust me, I kind of know what I'm doing. It's chaos, but it's organized chaos. What can I say? So, yes, so all this money I'll be getting into the bank, hopefully soon. And, yeah. So there we go. Another condensing and cash stuffing. So I am ready for the next 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoyed the chaos. Oh dear. But I'll be back again on Monday for my Anytime Monday minis. And then next Friday is game day. I'm going to have to see if I can add a few more, possibly. We'll have to just play this one by ear. So I'm a little bit behind on everything. So, and that reminds me, I have people leaving wonderful comments down below in my videos, and thank you for every single one of them. I'm a little bit behind on replying, but I read them all, and I will be getting and replying to them all over time. I've kind of let that slack. I've been off doing other things. So anyway, no excuse, I suppose, but I do thank everybody for subscribing and all your wonderful support and your wonderful comments and stuff. I do appreciate every single one of you. So with that being said, everyone have an amazing weekend. And I just realized, yes, okay. So for everybody in Canada, have a wonderful Canada Day on Tuesday, and all my American friends have a wonderful 4th of July on Friday. I'll probably talk to you before then, and I'll probably wish it again to you at that point, but I just remembered I wanted to make sure just in case I forget on Monday. So everyone, have an amazing weekend, stay safe, and happy saving. Bye.